Okay, welcome back to History 3. We are continuing Case 3. Yeah, it's been a little bit, so we're gonna jump right into it. Yes, we are, and yes, I'm alive. For now. I mean, you just never know. This time. This time I came back. Okay, we are, oh yes, we're starting up, finished the first day of trial last time. We are coming back into investigation. So you can take my start of this. It's just the two of us.
So how do you think the trial went this morning?
How do you think it went?
A bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances.
Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee.
All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw. The apron straps and the ribbon.
And that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured.
Talk about a terrifying case of contradictionitis.
Did you yawn going into the long word?
Kind of.
How unfortunate. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh?
Yeah. We gotta find one for Maggie, or she's going to have a terminal case of guilty.
Okay. Do we want to... No, we don't need to do that. You know what? Let's just do it. See what she has to say. Well, I'm officially at a loss as to where to start.
Yeah, me too. Let's try some brainstorming. You go first.
I guess we should try to put Mr. Kudo's testimony to some sort of use.
Yeah, that's true.
And we need to figure out the identity of the waitress and who the victim really was. Somehow, I think the key to this case has got to be at Tribulations.
Well then, let's go back there and check it out again. Oh, and we should drop in on Maggie and see how she's doing too.
So, anything on your mind?
Actually, there is something.
Hmm?
I was wondering about Zinnia. You know, like what he's like and stuff.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that guy. I had to beat you so hard it'll feel like you was smooching the express train. Phoenix Wright? You saying you Phoenix Wright? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only. Actually, I've learned a little something about my doppelganger.
Huh? You did? What did you find out?
Oh yeah, I was working at the restaurant when I ran into Don Fonione. Let's just say he was such a terrible version of me that I wanted to sue for defamation. What's that guy's story anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me? Okay. Let's go do criminal affairs.
Looks like Gumshoe's not here.
Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow.
You think?
Yeah, everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Call in the officers for the briefing, quick. Can't you shut down the station server? Chief, quit playing on the internet. But my email pen pal, Leet Asian Princess. Save it for later, I'm turning it off now. No, Leet Asian Princess.
Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh?
Keeping busy. More like panicking, if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big. The detective's here, he looks lost now. He looks lost now that the power to his computer has been cut. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to write her a real letter instead of an email. Alternately, you could write up some reports. Just a suggestion. Dear late Asian princess, how are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night?
Wow, what an awesome job. Maybe I should send in my resume and become chief.
Well, I guess you could.
I will say, Discord for it looks like it's lagging. Like sometimes it seems like Twitch. It's like I see it on Twitch sooner than on Discord.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a shame. I must be one of the detectives. Actually, you know what? I probably can fix that. Give me a second. Let me change the settings on this. I can lower the quality of the Discord stream. That'll
Oh
probably help.
that doesn't need.
It doesn't need to be like
As
max
long as I can-
quality. Hopefully that helps.
Here we go. Yeah, as long as I can read the letters. I mean, not that I can read to begin with, but
Yeah. But it was it was going at like max quality. It doesn't need to be that good. You don't need the best. That was one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Even pickpockets can have their pockets picked. That's a keeper. Better go with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan. He must be coming up with slogans for a crime prevention campaign. But I'm not sure even he knows what kind of crime he's trying to prevent. I don't think we're getting anything here. Let's go talk to Maggie.
Yeah.
I guess Maggie's still in questioning.
but we got questions to ask her too. Maggie.
Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know. Well, we go... Okay, we can't go elsewhere. I was gonna say, like, are those our only options?
So empty.
Yeah,
As
and it's
usual.
lunchtime, too. Oh. My Discord just lagged. What's going on with
Oh,
Discord tonight?
and it seems like the Twitch stream. It seems like the Twitch stream is lagging.
Oh, it's just the internet in general, huh?
Might be.
Yeah, we'll see.
Unless it's my side.
No, I'm dropping frames.
Okay.
Well, keep going for a bit, and we'll see how bad it is. Maybe we'll postpone. We'll start over another night. If it's this bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems pretty bad. Okay, well. Yeah, it's lunchtime too. That's it. Come on. Hey, that sounds like... Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go. Now just call an 8, Bell. Come on. I know you can.
He's getting really worked up about something.
Oh, that's the wrong number. Yeah. Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff.
What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe?
Huh? Oh, it's you. I was, I was just, I was just listening to the radio, pal.
To the radio. Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here. He is, and he's having the twin tea set.
What can I say?
Okay, let's select the gumshoe.
This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? It's like I gotta really wait until I can see
Really
the
that
dialogue.
Hold on, I'm gonna
At least
restart
on
the
Discord, yeah.
I'm gonna restart the Discord stream now that things look a little more stable. Okay. See if that. Maybe it was just still delayed from before I made the change. You really drove her into a corner, you know.
You always blow apart my testimony. Why, of all days, didn't you do it today?
Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it, for once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese?
Would he have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find.
So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean.
Now, how did she put it again? I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again. Something like that.
What?
But please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean...
Why? Why is this happening?
He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh, man. Poor Gumshoe.
Screw him.
So, do you like the twin tea set?
I've never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous, my hands were shaking.
So, how did it taste?
Well, for $20, I guess, I don't know how to describe it. Really, it was delicate.
Delicate? You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking.
That's it. I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. And I just realized it's bad. That's it. It tasted bad.
Ugh.
It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you paid $20 for it, you know?
Maybe he should have found out about the price after he had finished eating. Hey, Nick. Hey, Nick. Maybe that's why Glen Elk came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce twin tea sets. If by fierce you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glen Elk, that reminds me. We still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? So, what were you all excited about earlier?
Hmm?
That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something.
Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited.
Come on, Detective Gumshoe, you can tell little old me. What were you listening to?
Nothing really. It was just the daily exercise show.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is the first time we've had to unlock Gumshoe. At least I don't remember
Oh,
having to do one before.
I
What
feel
the?
like it's just something silly or stupid.
Probably. He's probably listening to like horse races or something. What the? A psyche lock?
Hmm. This lunch special's lobster sure is great.
Then why are there tears in your eyes? Well, let's. Let's actually first let's talk to him about. Oh, okay, we'll do this instead. That's not what I meant to do, but
Hmm. Is that thing real, Belle?
why does everyone keep asking me that?
I wonder what this phony of yours is like.
He had Maggie found guilty of murder. Doesn't that tell you?
Tells me the guy's cruising for a bruising.
You're really caring, aren't you, Detective Gumshoe? About Maggie, I mean. Yes, this guy.
This guy was a real programming genius. They call him the walking computer at the place where he worked.
What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden? Ugh, he wasn't literally a computer, Maya.
Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim.
Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun?
Fun, Oh, I know. So have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elg worked yet? You might as well.
His workplace? Where's that?
A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. or something like that.
Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go. Computers aren't really my thing, Maya. We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff. I wonder about that.
It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look.
Computer firm called Blue Screens Inc., huh? Maybe we'll go there first. I don't know what I'll... I have a feeling I probably don't have the piece I need for Gumshoe, but I might. But let's check that out first. Game 7 Blue Screens Inc. Wow, this place is so high-tech, you can almost smell the electricity in the air. It is a computer for Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know. Who are you? Oh. Oh, hello? You want me to take this one?
Sure. I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked.
Wow, what secrets?
Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building.
Understood. Who is this woman? It's like a robot from some kind of whack educational show.
My name is Lisa Basil. I'm the company director.
Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell. And that thing over her eye, isn't that the same device Glenn Elks? That's a DMH, right? Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD.
All of my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs.
And do you write programs too?
No, I just enjoy wearing this.
They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. So, what exactly is this firm's business?
I will try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry and then deliver optimum operating systems and source level components to them.
Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management. It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much, right?
The software we produce is distributed on CDs.
Hilarious. CDs?
What's a CD?
Yeah, right. Literally, probably
Yes.
people who could ask that question.
Yes, compact disc, digital optical storage media.
Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music.
It is a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they are doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now? I'm watching porn.
Yeah, really. I'm researching the impact of time-slice Alexa's shared global variables. Obviously, program structure heavily influences response time performance of the variables and memory overhead is vitally important to the success of the execution. I got most of it. It's not in order, but...
Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in.
It's like they just fucking took something from like a Wikipedia page.
Yeah. Pretty much. Did you good people follow all of that?
Yeah. Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil?
You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible.
Can you tell us anything that might be helpful?
I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier, too. I couldn't tell him anything either because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc.
Oh. How about Mr. Elb's desk? Have you cleared it out already?
No, not yet. It's this one. Right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it.
I guess there might be a clue here somewhere. Okay, let's examine then. Okay, so this is just kind of funny, and I know we've talked about this before, but this, this gameplay takes place in 2019, or 2020? No, I think it's 2019, yeah. Which is 15 years in the future from when it was made. But obviously it's well in the past now. So it's just kind of funny to see, like, oh yeah, they have these fucking little screens they wear on their eyes. Like, that's not a thing. I mean, like, it's kind of a thing, because there's like smart glasses now, but not really what that is. And then they're like, yeah, and then you just see this work desk, and it's like a singular monitor. Which is like a single monitor, and and it's not like ultra wide or anything. It's just a regular size monitor. It's like, yeah, I don't think a tech company like work desk would just be a singular normal size monitor anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe an ultra. I mean, at my company we just had an ultra wide, but that's still more.
Yeah,
than
that's what I have now.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably pretty standard. Like that, or you get two screens. And usually it's hooked into a laptop. Anyway. Whoa, look at this desk, Nick. What a mess. Looks pretty average to me. But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this. You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know. Trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. Clean my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then. Hey, this calendar. What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it. Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen. December 3rd. Anthony Mr. Elg was murdered. Is there anything else? Yeah, it says, meet with the tiger. The tiger? Wow, look at this mess. Looks like they're all betting tickets. What kind of betting tickets? For betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets. Oh wow, these drawers are stuffed full of these. Looks like they're all losing tickets though. Yep, losing horse racing tickets. This many tickets would get you what, $1 down at the recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard up that you'd try to profit from the dead, Nick. I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. Hey, look, Nick, it's a supercomputer. It looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it? Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya. God, how that's been forgotten in this day and age. That explains why we don't use a computer in our office. You work there too, Maya. Yeah, but at least I'm...
Please don't argue about something that's so trivial.
You're both morons.
Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you.
She said she'd laugh at us, Nick. She's a human, Maya, not a computer. Let's see. He's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he? Wow, I bet that's where the problem programmer comes from, huh? I guess I shouldn't be resting on my laurels. I'd expand my skill set and all that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I could become old Seedy's apprentice. And what about your spirit medium training? Those pillars almost look like they're moving. It's kind of unsettling. Nah, they just look a bit twisted or warped or whatever word I'm looking for.
This office was designed with a futuristic feel in mind.
Futuristic?
Yes, we tried to imagine what things might look like in the future when we designed it. It helps to soothe and calm the soul.
On second thought, I agree with you, Nick. This place is really unsettling.
What about the guy himself on the right?
Was it? Nope. Not a thing. I think that's everything. Let's see. Is there anything we can... Let me present one. About Mr. Elk.
He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from one or two bugs in his personality.
Oh, like what?
He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it.
Damn. Yeah.
That's what got him into trouble.
What's the matter?
He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he was really no trouble at all. A model employee.
Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. Gotta find out what this trouble was exactly. You got a talking point about that? There we go. About Mr. Elg. Was he in some kind of trouble?
I'm sorry. Why would you think that?
I thought you said something about it just now. You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. Okay. 3 psyche locks. I guess Mr. Elk is like every other man with his own pile of secrets. Let's see. Probably don't have what I need. Yeah, actually, I'm curious. Would you mind taking a look at this? Okay, it's going to be the generic one.
I'm sorry, that data is super admin restricted desktop access password protected.
Super admin restricted desktop access password protected? What? This is madness. No, Maya, that is Sparta. She won't tell us unless we say the right code word. A code word? Sesame. If it's not Sesame, then it must be her mother's maiden name. That's how it always is. There's no point in having a password if it's always the same thing, Maya. I guess she just doesn't want to talk about this. Maybe we should focus on asking about Glen Elk. What do you say? Okay. Let's thing. Also, it would be very of this time to make a 300 reference. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elk was in?
I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service.
What's she talking about? I guess I'd better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elk's troubles have something to do with this? Losing horse, yeah. Okay.
What is that?
A bunch of horse racing tickets, all losing ones.
That many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral.
Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I smell?
But what is the relevance of these tickets?
The victim, Mr. Glen Elk, he had a gambling habit, didn't he?
I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time.
Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets.
Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own.
You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elk's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it? Okay, so we should have a lottery ticket. Yep. The lottery, horse racing, he bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's got to have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps.
Yeah, you are right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. Do you understand?
Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any.
But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000.
Yeah, but...
Hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it?
It's true that Mr. Elk won $500,000. in the end. But that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that.
Deep trouble? What do you mean?
Mr. Elg's real problem was with someone or something more terrifying and ferocious. Let's see. Incident occurred. He's dead. Is a million? No, that was. No, I don't know that. I actually don't know. I think I don't. Let's see. This. Oh, no, it was that. Okay. Mr. Elg met with someone on the day he was killed. He even made a note on his calendar about the meeting. Meet with the tiger.
What is the relevance of that? Are you trying to suggest Glenn was meeting him to discuss his debt?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I have never heard of anything about this tiger before. Maybe he's not even human. Maybe he really is a tiger.
If he was a tiger, then how was he in debt? I'm no programmer, but does she really expect me to buy such messed up logic? In that case, I think it's time to introduce you to the tiger. So, don't have a profile. Okay, this maybe is where we don't have. Again, unless they're talking about the doctor. That's right, because he went to the doctor beforehand. So either this is something we don't have worth this. Yeah, no, it's not that. Well, what do you think?
I'm not sure. Let's ask one of the programmers. Excuse me, can you answer this man's query, please?
The data queue that manages system tasks for troubleshooting requirements is multitask simulation for local variables to be put into sleep mode. Permission on active nodes to be bundled correctly according to the source code, obviously. That was just nonsense. I read most of that. That was nonsense.
So I'm afraid that is the situation. You see, did you good people follow all that?
Not even slightly. What was all that mumbo jumbo?
It's exactly as my programmer explained.
I'm guessing I picked the wrong piece of evidence there. I think we are... not a lot of friends. Anything about the stay before? Oh yeah, okay. We're gonna back out.
And we'll figure it out at some point.
Yep. Okay, I think we're probably done here for now. Let's go elsewhere. Maybe present some stuff to Gumshoe. This is discussing the case. Oh, okay. They said we're going to help us out. If I don't have any. We're not. I guess we're not getting that. So let's go to the park, or maybe we haven't been to the kitchen. Tray areas we've been to. Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone. Oh. I'll be back next month.
Oh, God. Oh, my. We, natural man. I will be waiting for you.
Yeah, I guess we didn't even see him during the trials. It's been quite a while.
Oh, my God.
If you haven't gotten it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
I will have everything ready, I promise.
I love fire, you know. Love the way it crackles.
No, stop it, I beg you.
Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you.
My non, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle.
Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart. Good thing I recorded all of that.
Oh no, you do not have to worry. You know, you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil of sandalwood.
I do love raw meat from time to time.
Ah!
I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now.
Oh, I have the shivers. I must rub some oil all over my body before I become a nervous wreck. There, oh oui, that feels good.
Ugh.
Ooh la la, excuse-moi, monsieur.
My eyes. My eyes.
Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this. The oil of sandalwood.
Isn't this just the leftovers of what you were just using? Why, okay. You don't exactly have any customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong?
No, you are right, monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? That way, I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme.
Putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick.
But you are right. Business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is a problem. People do not understand it. They think it is Trey. I just want people to think that my restaurant was exclusive.
But they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays. Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. You've forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya.
But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I'll defend it to la finale. No one will take it from me.
Okay. So, who was that woman you were just talking to?
Oh la la, you saw that?
Well, yes, sorry. So, who was she? She looked so polite and graceful.
Polite, graceful.
And she likes raw meat and fires, right? I'll be back next month.
Hey, not romantic. I will be waiting for you.
I was gonna say, we just saw this. I don't think we need to repeat this.
No, I like a backstory right after it just happened.
If you haven't gotten it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hotter.
No, I will have everything ready.
Now that I think about it, roll it again. Hey Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. You think so? Well then let's show him that piece of evidence and see what happens. Okay, well, okay. Then we're talking about back here the loan contract. What's up?
I was gonna say, okay, that was really weird. You went like all robotic on me. Now you're back. I don't know if you dropped frames again.
Okay. A little bit, but I think it's mostly fine. Okay. I'll do the loan contract.
So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with broken wings.
An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it.
Oui, they keep harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them.
Help them with what?
I made sure if I did not owe them the money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied.
Please, what did you agree to help them with?
No, I cannot say. If I tell you that woman will slice me up and leave me with La Salaganish.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish. I'm going to guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract, am I right?
Ah,
Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman. Did we get a lucky point here? Okay. The woman who was here earlier, I take it that she's,
why, as it comes to this, what a tragedy. Suddenly, I find myself so deep in la debt. It is a sign of the bad world we live in, huh?
No, I'd say it's more of a sign of bad culinary skills. Did my camera freeze again? It did. That's fine. We're gonna end this one soon anyway.
The woman who is here is a scary woman. She is from the loan office.
Loan office. Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from?
Read and the lender is gold.
Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money.
Please, you must not borrow money from them. If you must, no more than $10.
$10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya.
I gets paid.
Phoenix gets paid? Hey, I get a bit more than that, thank you very much. So, Tender Lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from. I wonder if they've got anything to do with this case.
I'm a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me that money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I'm like his slave. I have to do everything that he tells me.
Who is this he?
La tiger.
The tiger?
Oui, it's the manager of the Tender Lender. A terrifying man. The big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling. And his voice is ringing in my ear for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noise of the battered old scooter rides, I start to cry.
Big city mobster rides a battered old scooter. Does this guy resemble me by any chance?
Oh, no. This man has a presence. A most formidable personality. Although, it does have a spiky hair just like you. There's a resemblance. Yeah, I suppose.
Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all.
And if you want to visit the Tender Lender, it's just beyond Vitamin Square.
Hey, Nick. If you need money, I can loan you some, as long as it's less than $3. Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? Okay. I think with that, we will end this here. So we will check out the loan office next time.